Welcome to round 4 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of May 29th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
As moms of teens and young adults, we've survived those little kid days, yet we're still rethinking the decisions we've made all through our kids' lives and worrying about what's going on right now. Today's Thursday, which means it's time to give in to our obsessing. And today we're obsessing about artifacts of our child's teenage years that we can't let go of. Now, this was based on an article about getting rid of little kids' things.
Well, mostly. It was about the author was having to get rid of her kids' books and having a hard time.
I still haven't gotten rid of my kids' books.
Yeah, I still have lots of
I mean, I got rid of a bunch of them, but the core ones, the special ones, I still have.
Yeah.
So who is ever going to...
But what about their teenage stuff?
The teenage stuff. I'm trying to think what teenage stuff there is.
Their old iPhone.
Yeah, I probably have.
Their first iPhone.
Yeah. No, you know what I found the other day was a list of my daughter's logins from when she first got on to like social media, and I asked her to give me all of her login information, and I found it.
Did you check if any of them still work?
I haven't yet. But I doubt it. Most of them were for like,
AOL.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, Tumblr or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was kind of fun. I actually didn't throw that out. I was like, no, I'm going to keep that.
Aww.
Yeah.
Baby's first passwords.
You do feel sentimental about it.
And her jewelry, all her little earrings and necklaces that she wore in high school.
Aww.
I still have those in her. Well, she has it in her room, but I'm not,
There's a fair amount of stuff in my daughter's room that she's left behind, which I have, some of the clothes and shoes. If it's here, then I can wear it because she didn't take it with her.
Hand me ups are a thing.
Yep.
I have many
She
items.
didn't need it enough to take it with her, then she certainly can't argue.
So you've confiscated it.
No, indeed.
I just borrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
still there. She could have it back if she wants.
Yeah, she can have it back anytime.
Hmm.
So, and I mean, I still have skating dresses for sure from starting from when she was 8. So, yes, I have, but I mean, I don't have them all. Like some I've sold without a thought,
Right.
because I have to recoup some
Right.
money. But it's very nice because the various skating clubs that she's been a part of, they'll have a dress sale, they'll have an event, and they'll do sales with it. And this one club, they just keep everything that doesn't sell and they save it and they put it out again the next time. So stuff that I put in a sale like years ago, every once in a while I just get a Venmo of like $20 from from something having sold.
Really?
Like, yes. It's very nice.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have like her prom dresses, like kind of special event dresses still.
I have my old prom dresses in our attic.
Oh my gosh. You know
Gunny
what?
sacks,
Me too.
baby, gunny sacks.
I've got mine too, actually.
No, I did not. See, my parents moved. Well, so did yours, Nicole.
Yeah,
but
mine did too.
Mine moved right after I graduated from high school. So, and I didn't even
Mine
have
too.
a bedroom in the new house.
Same.
Everything had to go.
My parents lived in the same house forever.
Yeah.
So when my mom passed and they were selling the house, I had to go and get all this stuff. And it's like my old prom dresses. I must
And
keep
so
these.
you dragged them to New Jersey, huh?
Shipped them, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe my daughter will wear these one day. Nope.
Your daughter's like at least 6 inches taller than you.
Exactly. And also not the Gunny Sacks dress type.
You're right.
So, I love those.
Yeah.
dresses, though.
I don't know, my son, we have a lot of his posters that he had on his wall.
Oh.
he left those behind because his girlfriend would not let him put those up. So we have a lot of those. And I think we even have a few of his guitars still that he's left here. He wants to keep here until he has the space for them. Mm-hmm. And we would never get rid of those anyway. I think his first guitar is here.
Aw.
I want to say. Yeah, when he was in second grade.
Yeah, we must have the ukulele still around here somewhere
Yeah.
that my son took lessons on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a difference between things that you feel sentimental about and things that your kid just left behind that you haven't gotten rid of.
Right.
Either because they say they're coming back for it or just because they do not care anymore and you haven't done anything with it.
Well, and I don't know what that's going to look like as, if my daughter stays, out of the country.
Right.
There's going to be some stuff that I guess we'll always have. I don't know. I'm not going to ship it up there.
Until you move.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to part with definitely her clothes, some of her clothes that she wore like for special occasions. Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's some, she didn't have any stuffies or anything like that. Like that wasn't a big thing. Some awards, obviously, awards that she won. We even have her tennis racket still. I think we have her tennis racket too.
Yeah, we have somewhere. I think we actually ended up throwing them away. A whole bunch of, medals and trophies and all that stuff. I don't feel too sentimental about those.
We have a whole pile of them on top of a bookcase in our entertainment center in the living room. Mm-hmm. My daughter's bowling trophies from high school and various other things along the way for both kids. This isn't actually a thing that belonged to my kid, but I feel like it's sort of the same thing of not being able to give up the stuff from their teenage years. Is I have a band jacket, not the spiffy band jacket that the seniors got that my daughter wore that year, and it's now moldering in a closet somewhere. I will not let her throw it away. That is your band jacket. No, this is just like a casual jacket, sort of a windbreaker style, but it has a nice lining in it. It's a really nice jacket, and it has my name embroidered on one side and then the name of the band on the other side. And then in senior year, they took pictures of the seniors and they made a button, you could pin on something. So all the moms, the night of the senior tribute game, got these pins with their kid and with a little ribbon flower around it or whatever. And I have that pinned to my jacket, and I'm still wearing that thing. And sometimes I think, she's been out of high school for like 13 years. Should I still be wearing this jacket? Should I just buy myself a regular jacket? It's like, it's my mom jacket. I'm not getting rid of that. I love it so much. And I have many band sweatshirts and T-shirts that I still hold on to and feel a little silly. So maybe my daughter will just throw things away without telling me, so I can't get too sentimental. What happened to that thing you had? Oh, I got it. For my son, I think the only thing is I have a poster that we made for his graduation party from high school that has pictures of all his friends and stuff, and it's still sitting propped up in the living room on display. It's like, this was, 11 years ago. Maybe
but don't you still have his Easter activity still up too? This is like a trend, right?
The one that's in the window.
Yes.
The pattern. This is like a pattern.
That's from going to their special needs social group. They do.
Okay.
So those are recent. Those are recent works by young adults. That I put in the window where everybody else can see them, but I can't. I don't know. But yes, we have many decorations of that, but they're not really from the teenage years. And I have a few books, I guess, that were from the teenage years. Maybe it was grade school.
Yeah, my daughter did not read books at all. She listened to audiobooks when she absolutely had to.
Yeah.
But she was not a prolific book reader.
My kids too, but my son really, really, really liked Shiloh. Phyllis Reynolds Naylor, I think, is the author. So we have a copy of that. That was one, every now and then there's a book that just really sparks an interest in a kid. It's like, this book, I love this book. I'm never going to throw this book away. even though that book was heartbreaking to read as a parent, because that poor dad. The poor dad, I don't know if you remember this, but this kid he's doing the right thing, he's doing a good thing, and it keeps putting him against this neighbor of theirs who's awful, and it's like, and the dad keeps going, okay, what did you do? It's like, I just want to give him a hug. Oh, well. Memories.
That's right.
Flutter the corners of our house. Dust-covered memories.
Well, I never know what to do with, like, programs and...
Yeah.
You know, I have,
still
like,
have those.
a bowl that has a lot of them in them. You know, like this crystal bowl.
Yeah.
That's where they live right now, so I guess that's where they're going to live for the foreseeable future.
I think I have a bag.
But if it's like a crappy, like just photocopied 8.5 by 11 piece of paper folded in half that doesn't even have my kid's name on it, then I don't see it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, he had a choir concert recently, and the program only gave you, like, the songs that they were singing. It did not list anyone's name. So I was like, well, I don't need to save this.
That.
That is for sure.
You have your standards.
Yeah, I do. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, what? Why can't we have the kids' names? Like, what else am I supposed to do in the half an hour between when I have to get there? And
you have to, like, creep them and figure out what's, who's who. And
Yeah. Say, oh, that's how you spell that kid's name.
yeah. Then you're like, oh, yeah, I recognize that name.
This one's in the advanced choir. I see. Okay. Yeah. This is much like my complaint about graduation that they're not saying middle names. I want to know everybody's middle name.
Oh, did you hear about CSU Long Beach?
Mm-mm.
It was held at the Angels Stadium.
Uh-huh.
And they did not have a stage. The graduates just basically walked in front of a green screen, which had like a graduation looking background. And it had their name on the bottom, but their names were not called.
Aww.
It just had, and they were like, literally, they walked past on this, walked past this camera for literally 3 seconds and didn't shake anybody's hand, didn't
wow.
There's no ceremonial type thing anyway. So everybody's all up in arms about it, of course, rightly so, right? Like, you got to have something for your efforts.
Yeah.
Right. So
we watched my niece's college graduation a week or so ago, and they did read everybody's name. They have like each individual college within the university has its own event, and then they also have the commencement that's for the whole entire university. Yeah. But we watched the college one, and all the students had a QR code on their phone. And so there was a guy that was scanning their phone, and then that's how they knew how to say their name.
No.
Yeah.
That's like, kind of brilliant.
No more like little index card. This is a QR code. It was pretty slick. I got
wow.
Some smart computer kid isn't going to put some like obscene name on it, and somebody's going to read it before they know what they're doing. That seems rife for mischief.
Well, I did not see any mischief.
Okay.
Wow.
I did see some names that looked really hard to say. But I had to think that part of this, what they were scanning included pronunciation advice.
Right.
One would hope.
Yeah.
How funny.
Uh-huh.
See, that's what they should have them put on their graduation caps, is their barcode, and then they could just walk under something that would scan them, and then their name would.
No, but then the audience could scan, and they could have a whole bio on who they are. That's if the audience wanted to find out.
If they actually turned it in, then you're depending on your student to fill out that whole thing.
Yeah. But I would totally want to know where this kid's going, what they're going to do with their life, Yep. I would totally be into that.
Our school, my son's class put out a video, like a slideshow, that said what people were doing. And I stayed out of it. I did not remind him, and he actually did it.
Yeah.
I was very pleased to see it.
Wow.
That is helpful for nosy parents like me.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
I mean, it was definitely not... There were some kids missing, for sure. But there were a lot. So.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyway, we've meandered a bit from Mementos. By the way, Terry, I do have a band jacket just like the one you're describing from high school, which was at my parents' house up until, 5 years ago or something.
Oh, you mean your actual band jacket from...
Oh, yeah. My band jacket from when I was in high school.
It's a nice looking jacket. She has zero interest in it. So maybe I should start wearing that.
Yeah. There you go.
It fit me. I was never in the band, but I vicariously was in the band.
Yeah, you were a band groupie.
Yep. Well, perhaps we should commence ourselves out of this one.
That's right. And say that's it for today's round 4. Tune in tomorrow when we'll share our roundabout roundup of things we've been using or enjoying lately that we think deserve a shout out. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.